Hey guys, welcome to ROBOTOBZOR. In this video, I'll finally get a chance to look at one of the most popular robot vacuums from Xiaomi. This is Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner STYJ02YM. Let me direct your attention to the robot's issue. This is a Chinese version and isn't international. The international model is sold under the name Mi Robot Vacuum-Mop P. On the outside, they look identically. And the characteristics and cleaning quality is also the same. But there is a price difference. The Chinese LDS costs around $300, while the international version costs $340. I'll tell you why there is a price gap later in the video, as well as give my personal opinion on whether or not you should buy this vacuum after testing it and going over it in detail. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with all latest content. And let's get rolling. First, let's try some differences between the Chinese and global version, in order to understand which one is better and how much your money you should put aside if you are actually invested in this vacuum. The main difference is that Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner works on Chinese servers, speak in Chinese, and all of the robot's documents are in Chinese. The most important of the three is that the app runs on Chinese servers. Here you can run into problems like that the app may go offline or buffer, and the processing speed may be slower, which isn't very good. You can find online how you can connect the robot to other regions. Though not everyone is a tech whiz and can figure it out, but the main thing is that it's possible. And as for Mi Robot Vacuum-Mop P, it already comes with instructions translated into several languages. And it speaks English and connects to the other regions. Yeah, and the global version has a guarantee on it from Xiaomi, while the Chinese version only has guarantees from the store you bought it from. So I think that you would have a reason to overpay for the better version by $20–30. But if there is a bigger difference, I recommend save your money and just buying the Chinese version. The cleaning quality doesn't change anyways. And here's another important point. Some virtual stores knew the vacuum as combination of the Chinese and global version. Xiaomi Mijia Robot Vacuum Cleaner Mop P LDS. This model does not exist, and is only called that to get the attention of more users. Before ordering, make sure which version you are buying. Now let's move on to actually reviewing Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner. Let's start with the package. The vacuum came in this box. In it, aside from the actual vacuum, is charging base, charging cord with a Chinese plug, a conjoined water and dirt container, and there is already a dirt container in the vacuum. An attachment for mopping which already has a microfiber cloth attached, an extra cloth, and the robot's documentation in Chinese. Now let's see how Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner works. I got my robot in black for this review. There is also a white one, which I think is more practical. It is round and has a LiDAR on top for navigation. The frame's height is standard, 94.5 mm. On the back we can see plugs for charging. The LiDAR slit doesn't have springs. And there are two buttons on the top of the vacuum – start, pause and return to base for charging. On the front bumper is an object sensor for obstacles. The dirt container is under the top lid. Next to it is a tool for maintaining the vacuum. The container fits 550 ml of dry dirt. The filtration system is a mesh and HEPA filter. Instead of a dust container, you can put a conjoined container for water and dirt that is identical by size. It is made to store 150 ml of water and 350 ml of dirt. Inside is an electric pump for water regulation. The filtration system is only HEPA filter, and there is no net. Now let's look at the robot from below. There are 4 anti-fall sensors. There is only one side brush, an easy-to-take-off 3-sided brush. It also has a standard central brush, with a petal-sided bristles. You can take out the cap from the brush to clean the outside from hair and fur. The actual brush cannot be taken off. The mopping cloth is bigger by area. It can be attached thanks to Velcro and a pocket. Water gets on the cloth from 6 openings, which is very cool. Usually there are only 2 or 3 openings for water. All in all, the assembly is pretty average, just like its price. The main technical features given to us by the manufacturer are up on the screen. I recommend pausing to read all of the info. As you can see, the battery is smaller than the previous Xiaomi vacuums. Because of this, the battery life and cleaning area are smaller. Other than that, the characteristics are pretty standard. Now let's move on to Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner's functions. The vacuum can be controlled through the Mi Home app. Before connecting, make sure to choose the Chinese region. The user interface is translated into English almost completely. On the main screen is the map that your robot had built, which is automatically saved and zoned into rooms. If you swipe up, you can find the menu. Here you can choose the cleaning mode: only vacuum, mop and vacuum, and only mop. You can also choose the suction power and cloth wetness. On the map's right are two cleaning modes: local cleaning for a specific point on the map, or a rectangular zone clean. You can also choose the needed rooms for cleaning. Now let's get to the settings. Here you can see the cleaning history, set a cleaning schedule for a specific time, day of the week, cleaning mode, suction power, cloth wetness, and if you want, even choose the needed rooms for cleaning. Next, you can choose to clean the perimeter again after a full cycle and choose to do a full cycle again. You can also choose the movement of the robot while mopping, a snake-like pattern or in a Y shape. This is extremely cool. From additional settings, there are Do Not Disturb mode, turning the robot's voice on and off, and choosing their volume. Like I said before, Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner speaks in Chinese. As for the map, you can choose to turn off saving it, set up virtual walls and no-go zones, choose the needed map from the saved maps, and edit your map. For example, edit the room's borders and name them. Lastly, the final functions are calibrating the sensors, turn on Find My Robot, check the water level, manually control it, change robot's name, share your controls and update the software. These are all of the Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner's functions. All in all, the main functions are laid down. The only thing that would make this perfect would be no-go zones just for mopping, and automatic power increase on carpets, for which the robot could have gotten extra points. Finally, let's move on to the tests. First, let's test this robot navigation in a room with obstacles. First, Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner goes along the room's perimeter, then goes through the area in a snake-like pattern. It didn't get stuck on the drying rack, individually vacuumed around the box and all of the chair legs, and returned to the base without a problem. Test passed with the flying colors. As for the rest of the house, I still have no complaints. The robot started each room with the perimeter, and then went through in a snake-like pattern. There were no uncleared places, so the navigation is great, and the suction power is perfectly standard, though the manufacturer says that it reaches 2100 Pascal. Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner, like most other Xiaomi vacuums, could suck dirt out from only a 2 mm crack, though this is fine for casual cleaning. The hard floor vacuuming quality is very good. The robot completely cleaned everything given to it, and only left dirt in the corners when most robots cannot reach due to their round shape. Some hair got stuck on the side brush, and only a little bit of hair got stuck on the central brush. Most of the dirt is in a dirt container. Test passed. The carpet vacuuming is average. After recycle, the robot can leave some dirt, and to get it all, the robot needs to clean that spot a few more times. So, carpets aren't really its area of expertise. And the wet cleaning is very good. Xiaomi Mijia LDS can scrub off some light dirt on the floor, without leaving major marks. The cloth does a good job staying on the floor and soaking the dirt up. The vacuum definitely passed this test. Generally speaking of the mopping, it's better than other Dreamy or Roborock vacuums. The cloth keeps an even wet mark and does a good job picking out the dirt. And know that Mijia LDS can simultaneously vacuum and mop, and move in a Y shape while mopping. This is good. The robot is great with obstacles. It easily goes over 2 cm base boards. And this vacuum is actually scared of dark surfaces and recognizes them as cliffs. This is important to note. And lastly, let's test the robot's volume in different modes. Even on the lowest mode, it goes up to 64.5 dB. In standard mode, it reached 68 dB. In medium mode, it is 71 dB. And in turbo, it goes all the way up to 73 dB. I have to say that this is one loud robot, even though the suction power is standard. Xiaomi Mijia LDS vacuum cleaner was thoroughly overlooked and tested. Our algorithm gave it a 64 out of 100. This is far from perfect. For comparison, the renewed Xiaomi Mijia Vacuum Cleaner Pro got 75. and this vacuum needs a lot of improvements. Now that we graded the Chinese version, and the global version got 67 and even received some extra points for smoother app use, support of voice assistants, and the other languages for the robot's voice. I'll link the algorithm in the description below, as well as other robots that we graded on the ROBOTOBZOR. Now let me share my personal opinion of Xiaomi Mijia LDS after testing. I liked. The robot did great vacuuming and mopping on hard surfaces. It can simultaneously vacuum and mop. Good navigation. Has the main functions including the additional map functions. You can add a custom voice pack. Great with obstacles. Has a good price, especially during sales events. Though the robot has just as many problems. The main ones being, it's scared of dark surfaces, very loud when working, not good at cleaning carpets, and there is no function for automatically increasing power on them. There are problems with controlling through the Chinese Mi Home app. So what can I say? There is a point to buying it for $250, especially if the global version is within that budget. Though I would recommend opening your budget up a bit and looking into the Pro version with better functions, better dirt collection and an object sensor. Or just look into dreamy robots, which are also a part of the Xiaomi family. They are more powerful, clean carpets better, and are sold internationally. On this note, I would like to end the review. If you still have questions, make sure to ask them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. Have fun shopping. Bye!